Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday show, and so I have God here who wishes to speak, but before we go to God, I would just like to explain that I receive information and words that are sort of given to me from people from the Bible era and saints, and of course God, and he has been coming through quite a lot lately, so which is really interesting to have him. And so if you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe. If you are watching on Instagram, don't forget to follow. And so let's go and see what he has to say. So he is saying to me that he has been pondering over what he can say today, and he has some specific ideas that he would like to share with us. He says that when he first thought about the creation of earth and the creation of man itself, he thought that there could be a different way of doing things, but he soon realized that the method that he used was the correct method, because he feels that if he had taken the other method, which would have been a more evolved spirit to start with, then man would not be able to have accumulated the knowledge and the wisdom that man has in the way that they have, if they hadn't have been sort of Neanderthals to start with. And he's saying to me that he's saying he's really pleased with what he has achieved, because when he looks at man, he thinks that man is quite an incredible, and he's calling it a creature, quite an incredible creature, and or animal, and he's saying to me that he would like to congratulate man on the successes that man has achieved, and how man is so much more equipped with the knowledge and the wisdom to go on to the next stage of life. Now he has, again, he has placed in this position of where does he go with this creation? What does he do with this creation? And he has, he says that he has spoken before about many of the decisions that he has already made, but he feels that it's important to share with mankind that his decision to bring man to a new level of thinking, a new way of being, is a decision that he has made within the last 10 to 15 years, and in that decision he has created a sort of like a blueprint of how he's going to do this. Firstly, he says that the brain will be of a different makeup than the brain that we currently have. The brain will have a larger capacity to work things out and calculate things and be analytical and have a deeper memory as well. And he feels that is important, because if man is able to excel in other ways, then the brain has to follow suit and has to be in sync with all the other ways. And he says the second way that he is really excited about is the physical capabilities. As you know, he says that man evolved and became sort of standing upright and was able to walk and able to run. But he says that the physical capabilities are going to improve in many ways. The voice is going to change. He says that the physical strength is going to change, and the physical abilities and manipulation of the body is going to change. And he's really excited about this because he feels that it opens up so many more opportunities for man to be able to manipulate their bodies in different ways. And he says the last thing that he is really excited about, and he feels this is the most important, is that he wants man to appreciate others, and he wants man to love one another, and he wants man to be at one with whoever they come across, and never turn their backs on somebody. And this is why he is enlarging the ability to have love in the heart, and he says that this is going to happen almost immediately. So as children are going to be born within the next 4 to 5 years, they will be receiving this bigger ability for love, and a bigger ability to be kind to each other. And so, in other words, he says it's a new generation that's going to be coming forward. He feels it's so important that people are warned about this and have a knowledge about this, because he says that if they forewarned is he's using an expression that we often use. Forewarned is forearmed, and he wants to say he's so excited, because this is the changes we have been waiting for many for thousands of years. And he says that this is going to be a memorable time for him to watch as humans evolve, and watch how humans react to their new abilities and new ways of being. He's thanking everybody for listening, and he wants to draw my hands together and bow my head. And he says, "It is my greatest wish that all of mankind become excellent in their abilities and excellent in their capabilities of mind and body and physicality. My love for humans have never ever subsided, and I will always be there to encourage and support and love human beings in any way possible that I can." And he thanks you for all listening. And so this is Gail speaking, and one thing I want to say about this is he has talked in previous videos about how man is going to change and how he's going to evolve man with these points that he's raised. But I think that he's taken a little bit of a different slant on it today, because what he's saying is he's putting it all together, in other words, and saying how important it is to go to the next stage. So I think that's sort of quite fascinating, and also sort of confirmation that he's still thinking about this, and this is going to happen. And also he's given a timescale, 4 to 5 years of humans being born with the bigger heart. Now that would be interesting to observe, won't it? So anyway, thank you for listening, and see you on Thursday. Okay, goodbye.